Hello everybody, NinjaX the Enlightened Gamer here. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we got to have some courtroom drama after a lot of really high intensity battles. I had a really good time recording the last episode. And this time, hopefully, we'll finally get off of Kashyyyk. Or Kashyyyk. Or Kashyyyk. Again, not too clear with the pronunciations. You know what? Let's give Zalbar some more toughness. Why not? Oops, misclicked. And we're gonna go on ahead and accept. Switch over to Jolie, who gets a level up. And Jolie, of course, his skills are awareness and injury. Injury's one less, so we're gonna give him injury. Powers. He's really good with using this one going into a fight, so... Oh, he gets two! Do we get... No. Wow, you have to be level 18 to get that one. That means that's basically the end of the game right there. Especially for party characters. I'm going to try and avoid using Force Wave, which is why I haven't been upgrading Force Push for any of these guys. Because Force Wave is broken. It is broken. It is the most broken ability in this or the next game. It is so broken. So let's give you Energy Resistance. And now... Let me check something really quick. That's what I thought. Sometimes my game capture doesn't have any volume and I couldn't hear anything. Now that's actually an advantage if I'm playing something like Viva Pinata, because then I can just play music over the top of it to listen to from other games or other musicians, instead of listening to the Viva Pinata music again and again and again, which after a long period of time can make you sleepy. But regardless, let's finish this off. Let's head out. And maybe the slavers will get what they have coming to them too. By the way, if you enslave another race of sentient beings against their will, you pretty much deserve what the slavers have coming to them. See, where do I go now? Okay, right there's the Great Walkway. So I take left, straight, right, straight, left. You know what? Enough wasting time with this. I've had night speed this whole time, and I've just been avoiding using it because it blurs things, and I wanted to give you guys a clear image of where we were. Let's head over here. Sure. Okay. That's where those jerkish slavers were. Damaged defense turret? Huh. It's almost like something might be going on here. Items lost? What item did I lose? Well, whatever. We are gonna kill you all. You all deserve this. Oh, there's nobody in here. That would have been fun. Yep. They all deserve death. Fantastic. I have only good feelings about this. I wouldn't be too sure. That could kind of stunt your economy. I actually wouldn't recommend that. Well, you guys saw the episode title. That's right. It's another Tales of the Ebon episode. Mission is deadlocked until we find her brother on Tatooine. McCandress isn't.
What do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more old war stories.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside of the Republic. We did it quietly, so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
No honor in defending themselves?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
You know, he's not entirely wrong. But you could have found another way.
I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
How did they redeem themselves?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Give me some stimulants. Aww.
Is there anything else you...
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the last battle?
It was not your ships or your men or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay. Laugh at me. I need you all to laugh at me right now. Or you both, more than likely. Because I forgot to acquire the star map. First I'll level up Bastila, then I'll head down to the forest floor. And I'm gonna skip most of that because you guys don't need to see me walking all the way down to the forest floor. Powers, let's give her cure or heal. Let's level her up again. Feet, skills, I mean. Powers, let's give her affliction. And I'll meet you guys at the forest at the depths of Kashyyyk. Oh, I guess I won't.
How can I help?
You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
You made that sound very painful for you to admit.
Did I? I'm trying to be sincere here. But it occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
Thank you. I appreciate the
I
gesture.
know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Maybe. But you don't need to be like that.
I suppose not. But I am becoming like that. Now, it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
We could be more than friends, Bastila.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I'm glad you did. I care for you too, Bastila. As a friend. Hang on one second. Here we go. The sound cut out.
I feel much better. But enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
And I'm going to continue on with my skip. Okay guys, we're almost there. I'm going to go on ahead and come back in. We're so close to erasing my dumb. And it was very dumb of me to completely forget the objective here while chasing secondaries. But, oh,
Yes?
I'm not perfect. Whoa! Whee! Okay! This is great! This is great! I have nothing but good thoughts about this. I have nothing but good thoughts. None but good. Whee! Oh, I don't want it to end, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I stop moving, it'll end.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstacle machine. No doubt it holds me in secret. Good luck getting in operation.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found. What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who placed this terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
We seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin the evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal, but if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Zalbar owes me a life debt, so I get the feeling he probably wouldn't rat me out. I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing. And neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. You also killed his brother. You have no guarantee of loyalty from Zalbar. Your answer is wrong.
I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue your evaluation, then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack.
This is no decision. I ask again. Do you save your people or abandon them for the sake of the war? Attempting both will merely dilute your efforts. Would you trade 1 victory for 2 failures?
Well, it depends on how big the city is. I mean, if it's a tiny city and this war is going to affect countless other cities or states, then it would be better to rescue the... It would be better to let the attack proceed, I guess. But... I evacuate my people from the city.
And in so doing, alert the enemy to their broken codes. They would know that their weakness was exposed. They would reinforce, and the war would go on. You save thousands at the expense of victory. You do not match the pattern in memory. Subject has failed to demonstrate the required behavior. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Yep. We're gonna do this. Why are you throwing grenades? Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, Jolie's down. That's okay, though. We're still good.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
Why the change? I failed your initial test.
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. End communication.
Well, well, the Starman. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now. Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
There we go. Well, I'm going to skip again to get back to the treetops. Sorry, there must be some mistake. I didn't drop anything. I don't want it. No, it's not mine. I won't take it. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that that's a con. There. Now that that embarrassment's over, let's get back to Tales of the Ebon Hawk Part 3.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Let's talk to Zalbar after all this. I want to know a little more about you, Zalbar. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. I wish you well. Let's get going. Let's talk to Juhani again.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child. I suppose I was trying to time to explain.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it. I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on that team.
Wait a minute. You don't mean
was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
I'm sorry, Juhani. I did not know.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Juhani. There was no way to prevent it.
I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
I think you'd be surprised. Because not this character, but me, I lost a lot of who I was a while ago. Had to rebuild myself from the ground up. It'll be all right.
Yes, I suppose. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
I wouldn't call that trivial.
Yes,
Something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the cash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Okay guys, I'm just gonna let you know really quick, my camera is about to die, so if there's no more commentary from this point on, I'll try to do some post commentary, but I'm just gonna keep on rolling with it. No one would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens who lorded over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
You mean like me?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join
Oh.
the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled? Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic to save the galaxy if we can.
Okay, let's see if we can get any more out of her.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nah.
Of course.
Okay, let's go talk to... Let's find Jolie. Jolie's supposed to be here in the med bay. Oh, wrong direction, right idea. Can you make a healing kit for me?
I suppose I can whip up something. Well, not to say that you go leap. Got something.
Heal.
I suppose. Well, not to say. Got something on you.
Heal.
I suppose. Well, not to say that. Got something on you.
Heal.
I suppose I. Well, not to say that. Got something on you.
Heal.
Besides, I don't have enough supplies on me to put some more together. Ask me later when you're actually in need and I'm less tired. I'm not a kit factory, you know.
Well, wishful thinking, I guess.
Got something on your mind.
Have you seen all these Gizka we have on board?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rabble. What do you say?
Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. You think someone doesn't live here for 20 years and pick up a thing or two? Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. So there's no reason for me to start blathering on. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. If you're smart, you stay on top with the rookies. Go deep, however, and you may find some things you weren't expecting. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Alright.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, so he's not going to say anything right now. I guess that just leaves Karth and Bastila.
How can I help?
You're curious about something.
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
Go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You were a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the law of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
It's a struggle for me sometimes.
That's a relief to hear. I've never found the Jedi path an easy one to walk. And it's good to know I'm not alone. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront darkness. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all death and destruction. Just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
It sounds like you have your own demons to face.
I suppose I do. Part of me thinks that it would be worth anything to vanquish evil, even if it meant giving in to my base emotions. The very thought that I could become as evil as Mal, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission. How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not really sure.
I guess that's all for here. Let's head to Tatooine. again, where we can hopefully find Mission's brother and finish her character arc.
KotOR is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend. Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
So we'll get to learn if this worked or not. On the fly, I switched over to OBS and it's recording my webcam. So the audio quality should be quite different from here out, but there's no risk of the batteries depleting or dying. But, really quick, I do have to reset my recording because the audio cut out for a second time. Okay, I'm going to head out to, I guess I'll head out with Mission, because, you know, she's kind of the most important for this particular arc. Mission and Juhani. Let's go full Taurus. Hopefully the webcam mic isn't that bad. Hopefully the sound quality's okay. If it's not, then... Or if it's not there, I guess I'll just have to be close commentary. More level up. Whoa. That was weird. Computer use, demolition, stealth, awareness. Yep. And Juhani levels up. She gets stealth. Let's give her lightsaber focus. Force kill. And let's go on ahead and skip ahead. Alright, I'm pretty sure that Lena said Griff was working for Zerka. So let's check inside the Zerka office.
Greetings again from the...
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
So you fired him?
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
You mean he's dead?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So, did the Sand People kill Griff or not?
We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind. I'll see you, hopefully not ever again.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Especially since now that I know that Zerka Corporation contains a slavery branch.
Yes?
Hey, would you look at that? A blue Wookiee. I mean, a blue Twi'lek.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Riff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Riff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
I can't just let you out. This whole place would turn on me.
We'd be risking everything just to get you out. That doesn't bother you?
You can't abandon me here. These sand people, they're animals.
I'll try to talk to the chief.
And you better appreciate it.
You know I do, Mission. You know I do. Honest this time.
Okay, that does mean that we need HK-47. Which means I have to area transition about 12 times. Well, I guess I can level up HK-47 here. Demolitions, awareness, repair. Oh. I guess demolitions and repair. Level you up again. Get another attribute. I still don't know why his strength is so high. Increased dexterity, skills, demolitions, and repair. Give you some toughness. And again. Alright. There we go.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Ask about captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask about getting grip free.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolating, I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we can do it, Master.
Wow! Tell him farewell, friend.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Translation. We are now completely done with Tatooine with the exception of one other character subplot and the swoop track, which I am not going to do. I am not going to do the swoop track. I refuse. That game is broken. It's more broken than the most broken minigames in Star Fox Adventure. Well, as broken.
You're back! You've come to let old Griff out, right? Right? I don't want to beg, but I'm more than willing.
You can just keep waiting, Griff. We'll get you out of there when it suits us.
We used to be so close, sis. Now, I know we've had our differences, but I really need to get out of here now. No fooling.
The Sand People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Don't be so sure.
She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Sorry, I don't have any credits to spare.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena, too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zirka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
I mean, I have no doubt that it's a con what he's going to try and get me involved with, but I'm curious to see how it plays out. So I might go on ahead and head over to Rita's supply shop next time. I think that's about it for now. I'm just going to head back to the Ebon Hawk, and we'll see what happens next time. Until then, as always, I hope you too will stay enlightened.